Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today I have another tier list video for you. And I know we just did the Resident Evil games tier list, but I have not stopped doing anything with this series yet. I'm still replaying the RE4 remake, trying to get all that money for the Infinite Rocket Launcher. But I thought I'd make another tier list involving the series, but this time it would be ranking every single enemy and boss in the entire series. Again, this should be only the mainline entries from what I know from this tier list. But we shouldn't waste any time because there's a lot here, and I only have about an hour to record. So let's start off with the zombies. They're kind of just your standard they're your standard Romero zombies. You know, shoot them in the head to kill them. You know, the eating human flesh. But they're your basic bread and butter zombies, so I'll give them an A tier. Again, you can't go wrong. Alright, the Crimson Head. This is RE1 Remake exclusive. They added that extra bit of challenge to when you have to backtrack, so I feel like I'll put them on the same level as the normal zombies. Again, they only really serve as backtracking challenge, and it does get annoying after a while with them, but they're alright. Cerberus, the zombie dog. Again, kind of like another staple. Everyone loves the Cerberus. So I'll give it a B tier, mainly because kind of wish there was some variety. You know, maybe not all just be Dobermans. The crows. I'll just give them a D tier. They don't even attack you most of the time. The spider, I believe that's called the black tiger spiders, I think they're called. I'll give them a B tier. They're really easy to dispatch. I think it's 1 or 2 shots and they're gone. But another part is that they spray poison, and it's kind of annoying to deal with, but The sharks, again, I'll give them C tier. You only see them in one section. At least for the spiders, they're kind of there a bit more, but the sharks, you only see them in one section, and that's it. Hunter, I'm going to give the Hunter an S tier, because these guys are complete nightmare-inducing reptile monsters that as soon as one shows up, you're like, fuck, do I have ammo to deal with this? But yeah, solid S tier for the Hunter. The Chimera, I'm gonna get, oh, no, you go back down there. I'm gonna give these little shits a D tier. I hate these things. They are ugly. Well, I mean, most of these are ugly, but they're just so annoying, and especially in that part where you have to carry on the bomb canister and they just show up. It's so annoying. Yeah, I'm giving them a D tier. They are annoying as hell. Yeah, the next. Okay, now we're up to bosses for RE1. Proto Crimson Head. I'll give it a B tier. It's kind of a forgettable boss. You don't even realize it's a boss to begin with. So I feel like it's a B tier. It's just a stronger Crimson Head. That's it. Yawn, the snake. I'll give Yawn an A tier. That library section and the first time you see it in the attic is very memorable. So I'll give him an A tier. Plant 42. I'll give Plant 42. I'll give it a C tier. It's okay. But trust me, it's really difficult to fight, especially because with this fucking fixed camera, makes it really stupidly hard to fight that thing. But it is a memorable boss, but it's also stupidly difficult. Alright, the big spider. I'll give this an A tier. That big spider is very memorable. It's on the same level as Yawn. It's a very memorable encounter. Alright, Lisa Trevor. I'm already going to give her an S tier, mainly because of how tragic her story is, and she was a great addition to the RE1 remake, and her story is very fucked up. Very, very, very fucked up. Then of course we have the final boss, Tyrant. Give him an A tier. He's not the best Tyrant. Trust me, the best comes later, but he's an alright Tyrant. Then what is that? Is that... Oh yeah, that's the... I think that's the Leech Zombie. I might be wrong on that, but I haven't played Zero in a while. B tier. It's not memorable. Most of the stuff in Zero is not memorable. Yeah, Zero is for... I'm gonna give that a C tier. I don't even... oh yeah, it's the mosquito. Oh fuck yeah, fuck these monkeys. That's gonna get taken out of context. Yeah, the monkey enemies, I hate those things. The lurker, the frog, I'll give it a B tier. It's probably the most memorable enemy from Zero. The scorpion boss fight's D tier. It's one of the worst bosses in the entire franchise. Same thing with the centipede. Actually, no, the centipede gets a fucking F tier. That thing's terrible. The bat, getting D tier. That boss fight's way too annoying. Proto-Tyrant, I'll give a B tier. It's a downgrade from the original, but that's kind of the point. Then Leech Queen, I'll give a B tier. It's stupid, but it's at least memorable. The Licker, I feel like we all know where the Licker is going. Fucking S tier. We all know and love the Lickers. Emphatic S. And what is this? Oh, that's the stronger Licker. I'll give it an S tier Y too as well. Plant. Oh, that's from the original RE2. I don't remember that. Shit. I'll give that a C tier. I don't remember what that one is. G. The G enemies. I'll give it a C tier. I don't really care for them. The crocodile, alligator, I'm giving that a B tier. I love that fucking alligator chase. It's so goddamn funny. The moths, kind of just there. I'll give it a C tier. Mr. X from the original RE2. We have both of them in here. Mr. X in the original is not super scary. So, I'll give him a B tier. He's still good, but, it's not as scary as the remake one. The same thing goes for original William. Oh, okay. Now we have the remake version of the G, I think. And I'll put him in the same spot as the original G. Then the Ivy. Well, you know what? I'll give the Ivy an A tier. I like their designs. Then remake Mr. X, I'm putting him in an emphatic SSS tier, top tier. This guy is scary as fuck. And the RE2 remake sound design is so crisp. So crisp. And it makes this thing extra terrifying. We remake Birkin, I'll give an S tier. It's still good. Not as good as Mr. X, but we do with that. What the fuck is that? Oh, those are the Drain Demos. What the hell's that? But no, that's the Drain Demos from 3. I'm not huge on these guys. Both variants of them, so I'll chuck both of them into C tier. What is that? Is that the Hunter Gamma? Is that the frog one? And I'll give it a B tier. It's not as good as the original Hunter. The Tunneler, the giant worm, I'll give A tier. I think that's a fun boss encounter. Oh, Nemesis. We already know where Nemesis is going. Fucking triple S, baby. And you know what? I'll put remake Nemesis in there too. Fuck you. Both versions of Nemesis are great. Okay, the remake Drain Demos. Again, probably gonna go with the original versions. Not huge on these guys. The tentacle zombies. Again, not huge on them. We'll give them a B tier. C tier. Remake Hunter Gamma. I'll probably put them on the level of the original. Is that the Pale Head? Yeah, that's the Pale Head. It's like the former regenerator. I'll give it a B tier. It's kind of what it. I don't remember if they are. I don't think they're in the original, but it's like a fun version that makes you think of the Regenadors. This is all Resident Evil, I think, Dead Aim, so I'm not going to rank that, because I've never played Dead Aim at all, so I'm just going to skip all that. I'm just going to skip it to 4. I'm not going to do the Code Veronica stuff because I don't know that game well enough, because I've only played through it very little. But I played through enough of it just to get an idea for that game tier list. So I'm not going to rank those enemies because I haven't seen all of them. So we're going to go straight to 4. Starting off with the Ganados. I'm just going to rank all the Ganados at once because, it's just easier. Standard Ganado. I'll give it a B tier. All the Ganados are just going to go B tier because, they're kind of just all the same. Alright. Dr. Salvador, I'm giving him an emphatic S tier. The original Chainsaw Guy encounter is so good. And the remake, so crisp. So good. I don't think the remake version of 4 is here yet, is on this tier list, but I'll just talk about it anyway, because I can. The Comilo and the Comilo, they're technically the same enemy. The dog, it's kind of just I'll give it on the same vein as Cerberus. It's essentially 4's equivalent. The Garrador, I'll give the Garrador an A tier. He's a nice solid mini boss. The Novistador, fucking D tier. I hate the Novistador. By far the most annoying enemy in RE4. I fucking hate them. Rot in hell, you stupid bugs. The Armadura, I'll give it a B tier. They're fun, and in Ashley's section, they are terrifying, and yeah. Regenador, I'm gonna give Regenador an emphatic S tier, and the Iron Maiden will get S tier as well because they're basically the same creature. My God, these big grin boys, these big grin gray boys are terrifying. And yeah, I love them. Love them both. They're even scarier in the remake. Delago, I'll give it a B tier. Is the first boss in 4. So he has some precedent, but it's not your usual boss. It's still good though. El Gigante, aka El Thick Boy, I'll give him an A tier. I like El Gigante. In all 4 matchups you have against him. Abitores Mendez, aka the Big Cheese. Again, I'll give him an A tier. It's definitely a fun boss encounter, especially in the remake. Again, the remake of 4 is just so much goddamn better. Verdugo. Again, I'll give Verdugo a B tier, mainly because I wish you saw more Verdugo before you actually fight him. But it's still a great boss, though. It's a nice, tight and narrow fight. So, the Ramon fight, this will count for both the remake and the original, because in the original, Ramon fight was kind of boring. He just stuck to the wall, and that's about it, and you just shoot at him. The remake is way harder, because he can move around. But on the whole, I'll give both of them an A tier. because I think they're both unique fights in their own merit. Then we have the U3. I'll give it a... no, you get back down there. I'll give the U3 a C tier. There's no real reason for him to be in the game, and yeah, it's the only real thing it has going for it is its memorable design, and that's about it. Jack Krauser, I'll give a B tier. I'm not a huge fan of the original RE4 Krauser fight. I like the remake one more, and the remake one will probably get an A tier, but the Osmund Sadler, I'll give it an A tier. I mean, it's basically just you're fighting a crab. That's about it. But yeah, I'll give Osmund Sadler fight an A tier. Then we have the Majini, I think they're called, in RE5. They're basically just the Ganados again. So I'll give them a B tier. It's just the Ganados again. The dogs, again, give them a C tier again. They're just lesser versions. Chainsaw Majini, I'm giving a C tier because it's just a C tier version of Dr. Salvador. Should I? Jesus Christ, there's a lot of Majini. You know what? I'm just gonna put all the Majini into C tier because they're kind of all just the same. The Temple, what is that? The Temple Majini? I'll give it a B tier. They're fun. They're fine. The 5 version of Lickers, they're kind of just B tier versions of normal Lickers. The Reaper, B tier. They're a lot better than the Novistador, but the Executioner, I'll give him an A tier. I like him. I like the Executioner. Ouroboros, again, A tier. Very memorable. I like the Ouroboros. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's the 5 bat. You know what? I'm gonna give the version of 5's bat a B tier, mainly because it's a lot better than Zero's. El Thick Boy V2 or El Gigante V2. I'll give it a B tier mainly because like it's a good boss, but like it's not as memorable as the original El Gigante. What is that? Oh, that's what's his name? Ricardo. What is it? Yeah, the fucking his name's Ricardo, I think. Yeah, we'll just say Ricardo. Fish guy. B tier. It's a fun fight, but he's annoying as a character. But as a character, he's super goddamn annoying. Then we got is that U3V2? Oh no, wait, that's the U8. U8. I'll give it an A tier. It's an A tier boss. Ouroboros V2. I'll give it a B tier. Not as memorable as the first Ouroboros fight. Then, that fucking chick that mutates into the giant, like, Ouroboros blob. Don't really even remember her name, so B tier. Still a fun fight, though. Then Albert Wesker. We all know where he's going. Goddamn triple S, baby. I'm going to skip over Revelations. I'm not huge on both of those games either. Oh god, it's going to be difficult to tell when 6 begins. Because 6 has so many weird fucking enemies. Okay, I think 6 starts here. Yeah, okay, yeah, 6 should start here. The 6 versions of zombies, B tier. I forgot their name. They're B tier. Again, 6 is going to go quick because I don't know a lot of their names, and I don't care for them. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll give this a C tier. I think, yeah. Fat Zombie, just for the name, I'm going to give it a B tier because I think that's hilarious. The Hive thing, it's terrifying and gross, but it's not much more deserving than a C tier. The weird fucking eye things with the guns, C tier. I don't know what the fuck these... Oh, yeah, these are the C virus monsters. It's like the G's, but with the C virus. And they're C tiers. Again, 6's enemies aren't as memorable. That's the problem I'm having. And then again, everything from 6 is just getting C tier, unless I distinctly know what it is. The bugs, again, C tier. Again, I don't know what the fuck these are. Oh, okay, I remember you. That's... Oh, yeah, you're the organic saw guy. Besides the one from Revelations. But again, I skipped over Revelations because side games will not go in this. You know what? I'll give him an A tier. I think he's memorable. Same thing with the Giant. I forget his name, but he'll get an A tier because I think he's memorable. The Shark, I'll give it a B tier. Still don't know any of these fucking names. Are we at Derek Simmons yet? Okay, yeah, I think we're at Derek. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, no, wait, that's, what's her name? It's the girl who wanted to be like Ada Wong. I think that's her. Yeah, I think that is her. Give her a C tier. She's kind of just there. Derek Simmons, that in his fly form, is for all of him. I'll give him an A tier. He's definitely, all of his mutant forms I think are cool. And yeah, same thing with Chaos. I think he's a fun kind of boss character. The giant snake, don't know what the fuck that is. Usanak, you know what? I'm gonna give Usanak an S tier. It's probably one of the few good enemies in 6. And yeah, I think that's all from RE6. Then we can just skip over Revelations 2, because I don't like that game. I really don't like that game. So, starting up at RE7, we got The Molded. I'm going to give The Molded an A tier. I like their design, and they scared the shit out of me when I first played it. So, yeah, it's emphatic A for The Molded. The Bloated, which is the Fat Molded, I'll give it an A tier as well. I like all the Molded. I do agree that there should have been more variety with them, but on the whole, I like them. The giant, what is that, Locust? And I'll give it a C tier. No, yeah, C tier, I think that's fair. Mama Mold, I think is that? Yeah, from the DLC. I like Mama Mold. Mama Mold's probably going to get a B tier. It's like a one-time encounter, and, oh yeah, that's upgraded Mama Mold. Yeah, they're both going to get B tiers. The Spiked Mold from the other DLC, I think that's End of Zoe. The one where it's kind of like a Punch-Out. Again, B tier. They're not as memorable as the other molds. And I don't know why the crawly ones aren't in here, but if they were, I'd give them an A tier too. Mia Winters from her boss encounters at the start of the game. B tier. They're probably the weakest boss encounters in 7. Then I'm going to try and speed run here. Jack Baker. I'm going to give all of the Baker households S tiers, mainly because I like their boss encounters. Except Evelyn, you get A tier because your boss fight sucks. The Lycans, S tier. You know, all the Lycan variants get S tiers because I like the werewolves. They're fun. And the cloak ones, they're kind of just there. Heisenberg's guys, you know what? I like all of them. I'll give them A tiers. I like all the Heisenberg enemies. They're fun challenges. Alright, Big Werewolf Santa. Give it a B tier. The Sisters, again B tier. Lady D, S tier. We already know. The Fetus Baby, A tier. The thing's scary as fuck. Donna Beneviento, A tier. Salvatore, I'll give it an S tier. I like him. A fan guy, he'll get an A tier. Heisenberg, S tier. In fact, actually, no, what? Fuck it. Heisenberg, you're getting triple S, baby. And then the final, oh yeah, we have Royd. Yeah, we'll give him A tier. And the final one, Mother Miranda gets an A tier because I'm not a huge fan of her fight. And goddamn, that took way too long. My lord. Oh god. But yeah. That is my list of the mainline Resident Evil enemies and bosses tier list. Oh, fucking hell. You can have an overview if you want. This is one big tier list. Again, this doesn't include the side entries like Dead Aim, Revelations 1 or 2, or Code Veronica, because I don't know those games as well as the main story, so I don't want to bullshit you guys on the people who actually really like those ones. But yeah, this is a fun tier list. If this might be the last tier list I do with Resident Evil, I just thought I want to do this enemy and boss tier list because I thought it'd be fun. And yeah, I'm still working on the big videos, like the critic video. I'm still working on that, but I thought I'd make this one just to give you all something to watch. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this video, and leave a like if you did, subscribe if you enjoy my content, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.